make the rajma, I'm going to start with these are around 6 tomatoes. These tomatoes are quite small in size. If you're using normal tomatoes, use around 2 or 3. I'm using tiny tomatoes, so I'm going to use around 6. But I'm going to see as per my requirement. Okay, so I really like my gravy in the rajma to be super fine and, you know, not have lumps in it. So I'm going to actually puree these tomatoes. I ended up using all the 6 tomatoes. So if you're using medium-sized tomatoes, I recommend 2 to 3. And I'm going to make a puree out of this, and then I'm going to continue the thing. Now this puree is ready and we can start making the masala now. I've put some oil in a pan and the flame is not high, so I'm going to take a teaspoon or a tablespoon of jeera, and this is just khada jeera. I'm going to show you guys. This is just normal jeera. This is not jeera powder. I'm going to put it in there and I'm going to brown jeera. So I used 1 teaspoon of the jeera and it's in there, and once it gets roasted a little bit, I'm going to put in these. So these are just some green chilies that I have slit. Kaata nahi hai, I've just slit it a little bit और उससे तीखापन आ जाता है. If you like a little bit more spice, then you can add some red chili powder in this oil thing at this point. My chilies are in there. I'm not going very close to it because it will pop. So the chilies are in there. Around 2 medium-sized onions in there. I didn't chop the onions. I sliced the onions. I don't know. You can chop them. You can slice them as you wish. I just like this style of cutting onions more, so I use that. So I cooked my onions till this point, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato puree in it. Thoda cheete padenge कि I'm going to switch off the camera. मेरा tomato puree add हो गया, and I'm going to add ginger garlic paste. You can eyeball this stuff. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's how much I use. थोड़ा और, and I'm going to mix it. This stage pe I'm going to add 2 of my favorite masalas. One is dhania powder and the other is Rajma Masala from Everest. This is not necessary, but I like putting a little bit of those. So around 1 tablespoon, and it's in simmer, it's not on full yet. Those I've also added salt according to taste, and I'm mixing it. Color change ho raha hai, and I've removed my 2 chilies because I don't want to get this more spicy. I can already smell the heat. Mixer that we use to puree the tomatoes, इसमें मैं पानी डालूँगी, and so whatever tomato is left, I'm going to use that to make this gravy thinner. So I had previously cooked some rajma in a pressure cooker, and I put some salt in it and water, and I boiled it, and now I'm adding that rajma into my pan.